Lesson 19, multiplying and dividing fractions. This is a really fun lesson, so let's do it. Remember, when we multiply top times top and bottom times bottom. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Now, we are always going to try to reduce first or simplify a factor from the top and the bottom if possible. But in this case, we don't have anything that divides both the numerator and denominators. So we're just going to multiply. 4 times 5 is 20, and 9 times 7 is 63. And that's it. That is our answer. Pretty simple. Now, in the second example, you see again an exponent there. So that's a little bit of review on a previous lesson. Remember that means that we're multiplying 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3. 3 times because the exponent is 3. If I multiply the top, it's 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. And that's it. That is our answer. All right, let's try this other one. In this case, we do have factors or numbers that divide both the numerator and the denominator. So we're going to try to simplify that first so that we don't multiply, get big numbers, and then we have to divide. No, let's try to divide first. Let's try to simplify first these numbers. So notice, for example, what do I see? I see that both 18 and 9 can be divided by 9. So that's the first one I'm going to do. That's an easy one. 9 divided by 9 is 1, and 18 divided by 9 is 2. So that's a pretty easy one to do. Then we can also do 2 and 30. If I divide by 2, 2 is 1. And if I divide 30 by 2 is 15. Okay? Now notice how easy that makes this exercise. Because now all we have to do is multiply the 4 times the 1, which is 4, and the 15 times the 1, which is 15. 4 and 15 don't have anything in common. They don't have any common factors. So that is our reduced answer. And that's it. Very, very simple. Now, in this next example, notice that they're not multiplying. They are dividing. And the division is very simple as well. So I'll do it here on the side. If we are dividing A over B divided by C over D, what you're going to do is you're going to keep this one the same. The first one does not change. But then this division sign, you're going to change to a multiplication sign. And then the second fraction, you're going to write this reciprocal. Remember, the reciprocal is changing what is on the top for what is on the bottom. Then we multiply as usual. A times D is AD, and B times C is BC. So let's do it with this example. Again, we keep the first one exactly the same. We change the division sign for multiplication, and now we write the reciprocal of the second fraction. Now, we're going to multiply, but before we multiply, we look for common factors. Okay, for example, 21 and 6, they both are divisible by 3. So I'm going to divide by 3, which is 7, and I'm going to divide by 3, the 6, which is 2. Nothing else in that one fraction, so now let's divide the 2 and the 4. 4 is divisible by 2, which is 2. And 2 is divisible by 2, which is 1. Now, I check for other common factors, but 7 does not divide 27, so we can't do anything else. So we just multiply. 7 times 2 is 14, and the 27 stays the same. And that's it. Very simple lesson. You'll get used to this, and it's going to become very easy for you as well. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. You're doing a great job.